Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
The Watch Your Fire and Rescue Soup Supper is Saturday, January 18th from 5 to 7 p.m. The menu is chili, potato, and Wisconsin cheese soup with desserts. Delivery is available within Watch Your city limits. Call 641-660-2239 or 641-224-5250 to place your order. It's the Watch Your Fire and Rescue Soup Supper this Saturday from 5 to 7. The Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney presents the Faster Horses with opening act Neva Alden in concert Friday, July 18th at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney. The Faster Horses are your one-stop shop for both kinds of music, country and western. If you like high-energy 90s style country music, you're gonna love the Faster Horses. And Neva Alden is one of the best up-and-comers on the Iowa country music scene. And don't forget about the 3rd annual fair kickoff cook-off on Saturday, July 12th. It'll be here before you know it. The concert at the Keokuk County Expo in Sigourney on Friday, July 18th. Style Me Crazy is a boutique store at 115 South Main in New Sharon. Boutique hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Get fast free shipping on orders of $150 plus. And they've got hundreds of styles to choose from. Plus beauty items, accessories, shoes, and more. Go to stylemeapparel.com for more information and to see all that they have to offer at Style Me Crazy. Follow Style Me Crazy Boutique on social media or stop in person at 115 South Main in New Sharon.
Open up the meeting today, Wednesday, January 15th. Can I have roll call, please?
Conrad?
Present.
McLaughlin? Present. Osbaker?
Present.
Blitz? Here. Schultz?
Present.
Clark?
Here. Okay, I need approval or amendment to the tentative agenda.
Make a motion to approve the tentative agenda.
Second.
Conrad?
Yes.
McLaughlin?
Yes.
Osbaker?
Yes.
Blitz? Yes. Schultz?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
Next, the consent agenda. All items under the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a request is made prior to voting.
B needs to be withheld from the rest.
Okay.
Make a motion we approve consent agenda items A, C, D, E, and F.
Second.
Conrad?
Yes.
McLaughlin?
Yes.
Osbaker?
Yes.
Blitz? Yes. Schultz?
Yes.
Clark?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have a motion to approve item B under the consent agenda?
Make a motion to approve item B.
Second.
Conrad?
Yes.
McLaughlin?
Yes.
Osbaker?
Yes.
Blitz? Yes. Schultz?
Abstaining.
Clark?
Yes.
Thank you. Public hearings, I'm showing nothing. Additional city business. Discussion and possible approval of T-Mobile Internet for water plant and sewer lagoons. Donnie, could you fill us in on this, please?
Yeah. Right now, we have Cloudburst 9 that is wireless and it feeds the water plant and the lagoons. And we have quite a time with it, getting the internet connection. We lose it, we call Cloudburst, we talk to 2 or 3 different people. It could literally be down for several days. And it just happened here last week and it was down for 4 days at both places. It just isn't working. So Brent, I think we've looked into MCG, but to do that, that was pretty pricey to run a line to each place. So Brent looked into T-Mobile, and he's talked to Ashley a little bit about T-Mobile getting those 2 places.
I have T-Mobile at my house, and if you guys know where I live at, I live in Hull, and don't get really good reception for anything, but T-Mobile's been wonderful. So, and it's $52 a month for each location.
Do we have any information on T-Mobile as far as reliability?
Yeah, it's great.
There's several people in town that have it. They say it's great.
Okay.
So, I just have one question. When it was described, you said they'd say reboot. Eventually, you say you reestablish connectivity. Do you know for a fact it's a signal problem?
The last time it was, one of the gentlemen from Cloudburst had to come out and put something different on the side of the water plant.
Change the, what did you do? Change the antenna?
I think it was the antenna or power unit, something. I'm not a computer guy. Brent usually deals with it, but, yeah, we really never know what's going wrong unless somebody physically comes out and changes something.
My concern is that unless we're certain it's a signal problem, changing T-Mobile is not going to fix it.
We're getting our signal off the water tower, and it is especially worse in the summertime when the leaves, it's got to be line of sight. And in the summertime when we have trees in the way, then that's when we really have issues.
Is T-Mobile
Okay,
out east here?
I'm under the impression that T-Mobile has a tower right out by the expo.
What is the cost for T-Mobile?
$52 a month.
Okay. And the cost that we're paying now?
Nothing. We get it for free because they're on our tower. But if it don't work, free don't mean much.
Right. Okay, any more discussion? Or can we have an approval for switching to T-Mobile?
Make a motion that we approve using T-Mobile Internet for service to the water plant and sewer lagoons.
I'll second.
Conrad,
Yes.
McLaughlin,
Yes.
Osbaker,
Yes.
Lentz, yes, Schultz,
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Thank you.
Next, Keokuk County Economic Development, KCED report. Gary, can you fill us in, please?
So, a lot of the work that we've been doing right now has to do with preparing for material in advance of the report we're expecting back from IEDA. A couple of questions that have come up during the course of discussion. One good example would be one of the initial recommendations. We've not received the report yet, but I'm certain it'll be in there, was signage. Signage is something that the city would definitely have a stake in. And I wanted to mention it so that we could start to think about how do we actually want to resolve or work through the questions of signage, where to place things, types of signs. Not looking for a decision or anything like that, but we're going to have to, I think, work together, KCED and the city to make those kinds of decisions, assuming we want to move forward. So that's an item just for thought. I've also located a couple of state programs that could conceivably apply to some of the possible projects that we might undertake, like pool or the rec center. And they're open pretty much all the time. So what I want to just share is that we are beginning to collect some of that information so that when we make a decision on the part of the city about where we want to place our emphasis and how we put priority we want to assign to the various potential projects, we are starting to identify some supplemental funding sources. So once we've set priority and we know which ones are relevant, we'll bring those to the table as well. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for him? If not, Park and Recreation. The spray bids for the parks and other city property, have we received any other bids besides this one?
No.
Okay. This is from True Green. Okay, so thank you for allowing me to work with the city in 2024 and send our renewal for spraying in 2025. Attached, you will find official spraying spreadsheet and agreement of locations and application costs, maps of the locations, W-9 form filled out, and certificate of insurance. And then he says, please let me know if you have any other questions. And we have 3 areas separated out. And there's actually, well, yes, there's 3 there. Each one of the areas, the Legion Park and ball fields, Town Square Park and soccer fields, then the Legion Park and ball fields, Town Square Park and soccer fields, then Legion Park and ball fields, Town Square and soccer fields, Legion Park and ball fields, Town Square Park and soccer fields. Okay, True U Lawn Service for the first 3 I mentioned, and grub control, 10 rounds of grub control. Each one of those 4 items was $1,999 for a total of $7,996. Okay, I have multiple copies, and the rest is,
There should be a 1-year contract and a 3-year contract quote.
oh, okay.
In there.
Okay, this is 3 years. 1 year. They're both the same. $7,996 total for the year, whether it's 1 year or 3 year.
So he's saying his price won't ever go up in a 3-year contract?
Well, apparently, I don't see any other condition on that. You would think it would. Well, the contracts all look the same. It's the same amount of money per year for 3 years or for 1 year.
So we just have the opportunity to lock that in if we think that prices have a tendency to go up.
They've also submitted certificate of liability insurance. Do you want to hear what they have for liability insurance? It's, each occurrence, 300,000. Damage rented premises, 300,000. 5,000 for medical expenses, personal and injury, 300,000. General aggregate, 20,000. And combined single limit each accident, 5,000. Then workman's compensation, employer's liability, 1 million for each accident. Disease, each employee $1 million. And disease policy limit, $1 million.
79, almost 80.
How much? What,
7,996.
So it'd be the same.
The same as,
Last
It's
year.
identical.
right.
so we've had 2 years presented at the same price, or now another 2 on top of it, we want. I see. And we received 1 bid.
Yeah,
One
that's
bid
all,
only.
and triggering was all we received last year as well.
Seems kind of like a no-brainer to
Pretty
me.
straightforward to me. I
If
go
we're
that we
gonna have the
approve.
program, seems like to me we ought to just lock in the same price.
And Donnie, you're okay with the way the lawns are
Oh,
looking out there?
yeah.
at
Have
Legion
we-
Park, Town
Is it
Park?
1 year or 2 years we've been doing this?
Just last year was the first year.
Yeah, so I mean,
Started spring.
you're not gonna really see anything for, it'll take a couple of years, 2-3 years for you to start seeing things, but no, they do a good job, they put out the proper signage and everything, so I don't have any problems with them.
Yeah,
I make a motion to accept the one bid that we received from True Green, and lock it in for the 3, it's on a 3-year contract.
Second.
Conrad,
Yes.
McLaughlin,
yes,
Hilsbaker,
Yes.
Lance. Yes. Schultz.
Yes.
Clark.
Yes.
Okay, next, set park and recreation committee meeting.
I'm open, Adam, what's your schedule look like? I would, Aaron,
Next Wednesday?
What time? 5? 7?
5 o'clock Wednesday
5 o'clock.
on the 22nd.
Yes. Jim, is that work for you?
Yes. I have another meeting at 7, emergency management meeting at 7 o'clock, but we should be finished by then.
So Park and Rec at 5 on the 22nd.
Done. Yep.
Street and sanitation, set a street and sanitation committee meeting.
I can do Monday or Tuesday.
We have a meeting at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, other than that, it should be good.
How about Monday?
I'm okay with that.
Maybe like,
What time are we talking about meeting?
4?
Works for me.
Monday at 4?
Yep.
That's the 20th.
Yes.
Okay, that works for me. Then, next, water and wastewater, a committee meeting.
Well, what do we got left? We're trying to get these done next week, right?
Yeah.
I'm still available on Tuesday
What was for your schedule?
for,
Tuesday
Tuesday,
Which one are we doing?
wastewater. Oh, wait,
That's Gary, Randy,
Sorry.
and
I was doing wastewater, not water. Sorry.
Are we planning a public safety meeting on Tuesday?
At 4,
At 4, so we would have to work around that.
we just have to
I
set
can't.
that one just
Tuesday night
because.
isn't gonna, doesn't work for me. Monday night, I can do Monday.
Well, we got one, we already have, I have.
We have one at 5, unless we wanted to
Go
go
back to
away.
back. Get them
we
done.
need to set a
It's up to
sewer
you.
committee as well.
We have one at 4 o'clock, so if we set it at 5 or 5:30 on Monday?
I'm okay with that, I mean, as long as we allow ourselves enough time. So, why don't we say 5:30, that way,
On Monday?
yeah.
That works for me.
And what is
Probably
that? That's just
Who's,
water?
are you?
No, I forgot about water, so no, I'm not water. I was doing wastewater.
Well, it says water and wastewater, so
It's two separate committees.
we're talking water then?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not 2 separate committees.
Wastewater is sewer, which is a separate committee from water.
Yeah, I don't know why it's labeled like that on the agenda. But we need to set a sewer meeting as well.
Well, I'm on that too, so. It's gonna probably have to be a different day. Unless you want, I don't care if it's water or sewer on Monday, doesn't matter to me either one.
We'll do
Oh.
water on Monday. Adam, what else works for
Tuesday
you?
and Wednesday.
Tuesday, oh, and Wednesday?
Yeah.
So
Is something already on to Wednesday?
At 5 o'clock.
can we do sewer
Park and
after
Rec.
Park and Rec?
Yeah.
Wednesday was not on your list of available days.
I can do it if it's, what time are we talking?
Oh, well, we can change it to the next week. I have 2 open weeks. We don't have to do them all
We
next
don't
week
have
if
to.
you don't want to.
Ram and jam them?
I have an emergency management meeting at 7 o'clock that evening on Wednesday.
What about Monday or Tuesday, the 27th and 28th?
Sure.
Open.
Monday.
Monday.
So we're gonna go wastewater on the 27th then? At,
What time, 6?
Adam, does
we'll
it
go
work?
over that, or, well, I don't know.
4.
4 works best for you, Adam?
Okay, we're setting sewer, correct?
Yes.
Stephanie, Adam, and Randy. So 4 won't work for Stephanie.
I can make it work this time.
Are you sure?
We want to do
4's fine.
Sewer at 4 on the 27th.
Would it help if we moved it to like 4:30, 5 o'clock?
It's fine.
4 is fine.
Said it 3 times.
Okay. Okay, next on the agenda is public safety. I have nothing listed there. And then it's finance, set a finance committee meeting.
What all openings do you have now, Stephanie?
I can do any day. The last week of the month is,
What?
the last week of the month is the worst, but it's fine.
What? The same for me, because I'm planning to.
Well, how about Thursday or Friday next week, 23rd and 24th?
Well, we can move February. They don't have to be in these 2 weeks.
Oh, that one needs to be, sorry.
If we need to move into February, that's not a problem.
I'm fine, Monday, Thursday, or Friday next week.
Same.
Same
Thursday, then.
Thursday?
Time do you get back to town?
Sorry.
What time do you get back to town?
6, if I do it at 6, then it's whatever. It's the best, I mean, 6 or 7.
Finance at 6 on the 23rd.
6 o'clock on the 23rd, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And next, Human Resources. Set a Human Resources Committee meeting.
It's up to you.
Monday.
Next Monday.
Yes.
Which Monday?
Can we do in the morning?
Yes. You're good.
Like
Close.
9,
No.
No.
Close them.
9 o'clock on Monday morning?
That works for you?
Is that the 20th we're talking about?
Yes.
At what time?
9 o'clock.
Oh, that's not so bad. 9 o'clock Monday on the 20th for Human Resources. Okay. Next is City Clerk. I have nothing listed there. And last but not least is public input. Any input from the public? How about input from the council? Well, can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Second.